I'm probably gonna actually play a lot more of the game instead of like the rebuild game. Um, but what is happening is I'll be taking a team. I won't get to choose the team. I'll probably end up picking a number between 1 and like 30 on a random number generator. And what I will be doing is I might even do a fantasy draft, alright? So I'll be picking either a fantasy team or B an expansion team. And it'll be a 5-year rebuild. So what that means is the first couple years or first however many years will be rebuilding years. So that means I take the team from probably like not even a playoff contender. If they're lucky, a contender for like the lottery, like a high lottery pick. I'll be bringing them up to championship team. Now the main thing about this is you know um there's one thing that I do want to bring up. This rebuild will be a 3-peat rebuild. That's why it's a 5-season rebuild. So the first season will be like minor rebuilding. So I'll take the team. I'll make a very minor rebuild on the team. And then, but I'll make sure, hopefully I can make him like, a 3rd seed, 2nd seed. But then after that season, hopefully player progression doesn't give me a kick in the ass and screw my left kneecap. But then I'll be proceeding to absolutely destroy it, alright? 2nd season, I'll be hoping to get a 2nd seed. So 1st season, realistically, I'm hoping to make it to the playoffs. 5th, 6th seed, maybe a 2nd rounder. 2nd year, conference finals, 1st or 2nd seed is my goal. 3rd, 4th, and 5th season, I want all 3 of those to be championships. Or, when I get my first championship, this is going to be the rule. After 1 championship, the challenge officially started, okay? That means that I have to, when that happens, oh, Kristaps again. I already have him, unfortunately. But when that happens, the rebuild has officially commenced. Oh, I thought that was Paul George. Markieff Morris? I saw the Clippers uniform, or I thought it was the Clippers. Oh my god. I saw the OKC Thunder uniform. If we go to, hold on, Clippers. Yeah, he has one of these uniforms too. 81 offense and 94 defense, whereas she has 97 defense and 85 offense. But so let's go into my league. Oh wait, I just need to quick sell some shoes. Converse. I swear, if you use Converse, guys, in real life, your friends probably make fun of you. Not even a lie here. Nets playbook. Oh, I got another one too. I got a 89 Chicago Bulls playbook. That's actually probably worse, because I think that's one of the years that Michael Jordan was getting into his good years. But let's go into my league. We're not gonna put the booty munchers. Alright, we're gonna do new my league. And what we are going to do is we are going to start in the regular season. Hold on. We're gonna actually change the rosters, alright? We're gonna do my user created taco roster. So with my predictions, Kemba and Taco were gonna be huge, alright? We're gonna do a fantasy draft on, draft order off. So that means customized draft order of your fantasy. Whether or not you prefer a servant or a fixed draft, it doesn't really matter. Player pool, which all NBA teams, not gonna be like classic. So all NBA teams, whatever, because we kind of want this to be unfair, so trade logic will be off. Hold on, trade logic will be on. What does that mean? Disabling this allows you to frequently swap players between teams without restrictions. Then I'm just gonna turn trade logic off because realistically it doesn't matter. Alright, so I don't know which team I'm gonna go for. I think I might go for no, because I have the jersey right behind me, I'm gonna go with the Jazz, alright? So we're gonna advance. Hold on. Oh shoot. Alright. Simulate the draft. So we will then proceed to check the draft, see who got what players, and we'll be making some major signings. Alright, so let's check the first round. Clippers select Taco Fall, Trailblazers select Kawhi Leonard. You know, LeBron goes to 76ers, Bulls get Harden, Knicks get, you know, torn right Achilles, Pelicans get Curry, AD, Paul George goes to the Bucks, which is 4 to 6 weeks. Kemba going to the Cavs, Rockets getting Lillard, Celtics with Westbrook, Irving. My question is, where are we? You know, like, oh, we picked up a torn right ACL. Fuck. And the Raptors, I probably should also be putting the Raptors in here, but they picked D'Angelo Russell over our former GOAT. Pistons get Siakam. If I was the one picking, I would have taken that bitch right away. I would have taken him first overall. I'm actually pissed at this. Bro, Pistons with Siakam? And who the Raptors select again? D'Angelo Russell? 87 over fucking 87. He's a power forward, 225. How old is D'Angelo? 23. Alright, that makes a little bit of sense. You want younger players, but still, you're fucking retard. So I got a little pissed there. Draymond, I thought that was Danny. Let's just... We have 2 fucking injuries. Retards, bro. 2 injuries. We're gonna download a draft class just because I'm really bored. We're just gonna go with the most stacked one, alright? Official 2020 NBA draft. 2019 hashtag taco. We're just gonna do the official yep, auto generate the storylines. So I'm gonna fucking break something now. So you got Klay Thompson, who seems to be good because I think I forgot to turn off injuries.
Hello there.
What's up? I'm kind of just getting mad. TRG. We got Hassan Whiteside. He's not that good for a center. We're gonna
I'm
of course
about to surpass you in subs, laugh.
Yeah, dude, I really don't care. If that's a chirp, I don't care. I only stream, and my upload schedule is crap. And I don't get too much in the way of other, like, shoutouts and stuff like that. I really don't try to get subs. I'm sorry to tell you, but subs to me mean nothing. Sexton, that's a really good young talent. That could probably end up giving me good trade value. Nicholas Batum. See the small forward, that's good. Jalen Brunson, whoever the fuck that is. City Osman.
Yay, I only stream 2 at the moment.
Yeah, but like I just said, for me, subs don't fucking matter. Alec Burks. So many fucking small forwards. Nikhil Alexander Walker, Grant Williams. Not even gonna try and pronounce that last name. Let's see who the Kings get. We're just gonna go over their 5 best players. Like, we got Thompson, Bagley, Whiteside, Cousins, and Sexton. Real quick, I'm just gonna. Alright, doesn't really change if we switch him to a small forward. He goes up 2 overall if I put him at power forward. Alright, that's good to know. He goes up 4. He goes up 2 by doing that. He is
My PC can't handle too much editing because it sucks balls.
wow.
Wish I had a good one.
Yeah, me too, dude. Alright, I'm just gonna check if any of these players can change and do better. Dragon Bender. I don't even know why the hell we picked this man up. Like, pretty much this entire team is just gonna be trades. We got Blake Griffin, Chris Milton, Jalen, Wendell Carter, and Dwayne Dedman. Not a bad team. You got Kevin Durant, Nikola Vucevic, Marcus Smart, Jeff Teague, and Dario Saric. Kevin Durant. He's on this team, which is funny how he was actually going to go to this team. And why the hell is he still listed at 6'9"? You're 7 foot. You literally admitted that you suck of shit. Lakers getting Jimmy Butler, Andre Drummond, Josh Richardson, Patrick Beverly, and Fred VanVleet. Not a bad team. Magic with Devin Booker, Draymond, TJ Warren, Lonzo Ball, and Blake Cauley-Stein. We're definitely going to pick up Lonzo. Alright, I'm telling you that right now. Alright, let's see if he's a fucking better shooting guard. Alright. Alright, what we're going to do, though, is just when his trade value goes down, we're going to put him as a center. Just to completely fuck with this team, by the way. Alright, I seriously love him. So, they actually pick up Matt Thomas. They picked up a player who just got signed to the Raptors. Alright, Ben Simmons. Hold on. Does he go up if you put him as a fucking power forward? Like, damn. He goes up in overall if you put him as a power forward. He goes up to a 91. No, that his natural position is an 87. If you put him as a small, you're retard. I'm actually pissed. Alright, Dallas Mavericks with Ben Simmons, Zach LaVine, Dwight Howard, PJ Tucker, and Andre Iguodala. Ben Simmons can literally play any position without going below, like, 3 overalls lower. Like, he can play any position really well. Rudy Gobert, or Brooklyn Nets with Rudy Gobert and Mike Conley. It's kind of ironic how they currently play on the same team. You got Robert Covington, Nikola Mirotic, and Ed Davis. Denver Nuggets looking solid already from my first impressions. Giannis. Hold on. He's gonna get better as a power forward, right? Oh fuck, he gets worse. It's surprising since he's 6'11". Then you got Clinton Capella, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Olynyk, and Ricky Rubio. So this team is meh. They got the Indiana Pacers with Joel Embiid, Trae Young, Aaron Gordon, Gary Harris, and Dennis Schroeder. Then you got the Pelicans with Steph Curry, Danilo Gallinari, Brandon Ingram, Bam Adebayo, and Jared Allen. Not a good team at all, I'm going to say. Sorry to say, but... Then you got the Pistons with Victor Oladipo, Pascal Siakam, Spencer Dinwiddie, Joe Harris, and DeJounte Murray. The fact that they have... This is already a solid lineup, alright? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, picking up Victor Oladipo and Pascal? Like, damn, that's already raising them up. Hold on, let's see if he gets better as a small forward. Actually gets 1 overall worse as a small forward. Let's see if Victor Oladipo gets better as a... Alright, he doesn't get much better. Neither of these players, but that's already amazing. And you got the Raptors, my personal favorite team, with D'Angelo Russell, CJ McCollum, Otto Porter, Tristan Thompson, and Thaddeus Young. Not looking so hot, but they're looking meh. Houston Rockets with Damian Lillard, Larry Markkinen, Steven Adams, J.J. Redick, and Justice Winslow. Then you got San Antonio with Nikola Jokic, Buddy Hield looking pretty good, Rudy Gay, Joe Ingles, and Terry Rozier III. It's funny how usually he's the best player on his team, Charlotte. From the Suns with Doncic, Lou Williams, Domantas Sabonis, JaMychal Green, and Darius Garland. Maybe Lou will actually start. Sad how he isn't. Then you got OKC with De'Aaron Fox, Jason Tatum, DeAndre Jordan, Larry Nance Jr., and Bobby Portis. I said this is gonna be a decent big three, but the fact that DeAndre is quite old now isn't looking so good. Then you got Minnesota getting Kristaps. Hold up. He gets worse as a center. He's 7'3". That's stupid. I signed a new contract radio. Oh, he just signed a 4-year, $122 million. Tobias Harris, Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, and Dennis Smith Jr. They got some young talent. A 19-year-old from Canada. Portland with Kawhi Leonard, of course. Jamal Murray, DeAndre Ayton, Jeremy Grant, and Avery Bradley. There's probably one of the more solid teams. They have a 28-year-old Kawhi who just came off of winning a Finals MVP and championship. Then you have Jamal Murray, quite a young player, only 22, probably has a lot of potential. Currently, my contract is too new to be. Oh yeah, he's 6 years, $174 million. He's making bank as a young 22-year-old player, but his potential is an A, which means that his future is very bright. It's funny how he has a larger contract than Kawhi. He only has 30-some million, but then he has like, I don't know. He might actually have a smaller. And then you have Golden State with Kyrie, Zion, Terrence Ross, JaVale McGee, Andrew Wiggins. So right here is amazing. Right? You have Kyrie teaming up with Zion Williamson. He is an absolute amazing player. His potential's got to be an A+. Alright, let's just see his potential. A+ potential, which means that he has a very... But the only issue with him is he's 285 pounds at 6'7". My contract... Oh yeah, he has a 2-year contract. Then you got Terrence Ross and JaVale McGee, not good at all. And then you got Andrew Wiggins, who's quite close to being a superstar. Like, he's coming back. Marcus Aldridge, Drew Holiday, Jonas Valanciunas, Reggie Jackson, and Thomas Bryant. Well, just saw Wizards team better than their overall team. 76ers with LeBron James, Chris Paul, Montrezl Harrell, Evan Fournier, don't Google it, and Al-Farouq Aminu. Sorry that I probably butchered that. LeBron and Chris Paul would have been a great combo 3 years ago, or like 5 years ago, you know, when they both weren't 34 fucking years old. Montrezl Harrell, though, good starting center. Evan Fournier, meh. And then Aminu, I'm just going to refer to him as that, looking pretty solid. So, Milwaukee Bucks picking up a huge one with Paul George. He's definitely been coming back this season. Julius Randle, Yusuf Nurkic, Derek Favors, and Karis LeVert. Not looking too solid besides Paul George, of course. This is where he went. Chicago getting James Harden, Al Horford, Paul Millsap, Derrick Rose, and Kelly Oubre Jr. Derrick Rose looking like a solid player. Then Cleveland with Kemba, Jaren Jackson Jr., Miles Turner, Enes Kanter, and Malik Beasley. They have two bigs here. But Kemba Walker's a solid pickup for the fact that I also stacked him. Celtics with Westbrook, Kyle Kuzma, Gordon Hayward, Jeremy Lamb, and Brook Lopez. Pretty solid team. They have quite an even balance. They're starting five. is perfect as their 5 best players. Then you have the Clippers with probably the best pickup of all. They got Taco, Eric Bledsoe, Bojan Bogdanovic, Serge Ibaka, and Jordan Clarkson. I think this team's immediately a contender since if you look at his stats, his only bad stat is hustle and hold on. And shot IQ. If you look, alright, hold on. If you actually go to badges, you can see his Hall of Fame. I rigged him, okay? The Memphis with DeMar DeRozan, Bradley Beal, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jabari Parker, and Mohamed Bamba. Maya! I'm sorry. By the way, Taco Fall at the end of the season, we're definitely picking him up. If we can't, we're trading for him. AD, we're probably going to try too. With the Atlanta Hawks, with Kevin Love, Malcolm Brogdon, Harrison Barnes, and Darren Collison. Not looking good at all. In my opinion, Donovan Mitchell, John Wall, Marcus Gasol, Marcus Morris Sr., and Bogdanovic. Miami Heat's not looking as bad as they were. Charlotte Hornets with Karl Anthony Towns, John Collins, Goran Dragic, John Morant, and Jarrett Culver. Looking like a solid team, not even gonna lie. And then, of course, we have us, the Utah Jazz. So, first thing that we are going to do is we're going to start the season, simulate through the first game, see if we win. So, I'm just gonna always have the CPU adjust rotation. I forgot to do all that. Always have CPU stuff. Where are the trades? Options, my league settings, league expansion, customers. Trade deadline is off recently. Trade override on, CPU trade offers on. Trade approval off, trade frequency. And the injuries returning off. You're adding injury frequencies of 50. Difficulty. Whatever. Alright, now we're gonna go to like automation. I'm telling you though, the end of the season, free agency is going to be a big one. Alright, so now we are going to go to front office. We're going to propose. We're just gonna go trade finder. We're gonna find which team has Lonzo Ball. Everybody's in Toronto looking like they're solid. Forget which team he started on. I'm just looking at the 7th, at their 6th man, too, because I really want Lonzo. I already passed my team. So we're also gonna go to free agents, just see. Shaquille Harrison. Alright, so we are going to go Trade Finder, and we're gonna look for some solid. We're gonna see what we can get for Klay Thompson. I almost just took the first trade. Marcus Smart, Devin Booker, Ben Simmons, and Zach LaVine. I'm gonna end up doing that trade, okay? Like, let's be honest. This is a ripoff for the other team. There's a ripoff for the Mavs. Like, goddamn, bro. We just got a huge asset in Ben Simmons. Yo! Alright, but seriously, Alright, I'm just gonna go through the first few weeks and see how we progress. Our team chemistry is a huge thing, but we need to face the big teams. We lost there. Clippers are looking like a spicy matchup. Well, they would be. Alright, well, we got fucked by them. Okay, so we can force wins. Alright, let's see. They want a first round top 5 protected. Hell no. Unless you're giving me the #1 overall pick. They want Cousins. I want an unprotected pick. If any team that's looking like they low in the standings, we look to be good, looking good. So it's gonna be the postseason that's gonna be the real rebuild. No team is getting Whiteside. I'm telling you right now. Most teams, unless they offer me either their first or second option. Hold on, I see a checker coach though. I just want to check his ratings. Dwight Howard and Jakob Poeltl, no. Alright, so we're gonna actually go to our coaching game plan. Who even is our coach? Alright, let's just fire the coach. Hold on. Alright. He's a C-8. Alright, we're gonna fire him. And now we are going to look for a coach. Michael Stoffer. He is A+. He is the perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna need to fire our assistant coach. Alright, we're firing both of our coaches. Then we're gonna look for a solid assistant coach. He's pretty good. B.A. and A potential. Balanced. Alright, we always love the balanced coaches. So now we have 2 amazing coaches. Alright, we literally have unlimited salary cap. Whiteside's only on a year. A lot of the players. I'm probably just gonna, but we just got a better coach. A phenomenal coach. So we're gonna simulate a few more games. We're gonna see if this coach can give us more wins. We probably should have also set up a game plan. We will do that after we take a couple more games. But Ben Simmons is going to be the star of our team, so let's just hope that one of our players makes an all-star game. So we're going to go coach, we're going to go all teams. Ben Simmons runs small forward 33 minutes. I don't really care. Our center's not playing that much. Whiteside, Man, bro, he is not looking good. Jalen Brunson looking pretty good. All right. So first scoring preference is gonna be Ben Simmons, followed by Zach LaVine and Sexton. We're gonna be doing that offensive tempo, shoot at will, and then offensive rebounding, crash the glass, defensive focus, protect the paint, or neutral, play. Alright, we're gonna be getting physical, then crash the glass. We pretty much just go with the best options. Crashing the glass is huge when it comes to it. I'm doing the Michael Jordan rule this time, except for modified Michael Jordan rule. Alright, Michael Jordan rule. Alright, they want Zach LaVine and Tyson Chandler. They want to give me Malik Beasley and Enes Kanter. Hell no! Alright, our chemistry is boosting per game. But the whole premise of the Michael Jordan challenge is commonly, if you lose 3 straight games, hold on, Kanter, you're not fucking getting Hassan Whiteside. Give up. Like, they're giving me better players, but they're asking for better players. But the Michael Jordan rule, throughout Michael Jordan's career, he never lost 3 straight. The most he's won is, or lost, is 2 straight for 8 years after losing 3 straight after losing a game to Celtics. So, with this challenge, usually, I'm going to do a LeBron James version, alright? Whereas in Michael Jordan's challenge, if Michael Jordan lost 3 in a row, until that 8 years was up, which I think was actually the end of his career, then what would happen is I would personally end up leaving, like, the game, or I would end up trading my best player away. However, with this, it's going to be a little bit modified, as I said. Nobody's getting fucking Hassan Whiteside. Especially for Kevin Huerter. Like, dude, he didn't even get a jersey swap with Dwayne Wade. But, I mean, at the same time, that's a superstar. You're giving me worse picks. You're giving me worse players. Unless you're giving me, like, an unprotected pick, in addition with a good player, 80 overall or above, and your team is absolute garbage, I'm not accepting it. But to sum it up, commonly, it would be Michael Jordan would leave the team if he were to lose 3 games in a row, is what I would say. So, what would happen would be I would trade Finder, and I would get to choose my preference for my best player. Or, if there's a few that I like, then I just ask my Echo or my cell phone, aka Siri, which of all of them, so pretty much it could either A, give me a good trade, or B, lose it. But, with this, since it's what I like to call the Michael Jordan modified, or the LeBron James, is if I lose 3 straight, then what I have to do is I have to trade away my second best player. Alright, let's just see. Taco. Alright, we're just gonna auto draft. We just want to see if alright, Ben Simmons making it on the reserves. So he's playing as a star. Solid. Hopefully he can make the All-NBA first, second, or third team. He'll probably make it to the second team, let's be honest. I think Taco has a chance at MVP. If he does make it to the MVP, then, well, I'll check some of the stars that I want over free agency. But free agency will be the main area. But if we lose 3 in a row, All-Star game doesn't count because it will always give you the 2 L's. Then what happens is I trade away my second best player. They want to give me Yusuf Nurkic and Karis LeVert. Hold on. Let's just check Karis LeVert, okay? Karis LeVert's 25, whereas Zach LaVine is 24, so that's a year. 37 to 25. So you have potential, but I'm not going to accept it. I'm going to decline the trade. But pretty much what's going to happen, though, is I'll have to trade away my second best player. So, for example, I believe Zach LaVine is my second best player. I will go on Trade Finder, pick a random ass trade, and I will trade Zach LaVine if I lose 3 straight. So if I were to lose here into the Celtics, I would have to, you know, trade away Zach LaVine to the most random team, right? I would trade him for a better player probably, because this is a rebuild. But after the offseason, no, I don't really care about extending contracts. Wait, did Simmons have 1 year left? Let's just hope not. But ultimately, I'm going to be trading for a super team. I'll probably be waiving some of my players, just putting them on the waiver. But this season has been doing pretty solid. Alright, if we lose this game, I have to trade one of my players. Shit. Alright. Front office, Trade Finder, Zach LaVine. Worst part is he's developing, and he has 3 years left! Fuck! If I don't see any trades. 26 years old, 3 years left. Bradley Beal might be the trade. Because I looked down, I was like, wait a minute, 88 overall. I just give away a role player. Draymond looking not too bad, but he's 30. Even though he's actually making less than Zach. It doesn't matter about salary. Mike Conley, but then we also get Robert Covington. And both are multi-year deals. No. Nah. Absolutely not. No. 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 Alright, we're going to go for the Bradley Beal trade. So, and we will be willing to trade Bradley Beal if we lose 6 straight games, alright? Which kind of sucks, though, because then our team chemistry goes down because our second player just got traded. However, we have just gotten 2 straight wins. Now, this is kind of risky, going 2 straight against... Yeah, we just lost 2 straight. Can we lose 3 straight? We just fucking got him, bro. See you later, Bradley. See you later. Yusuf Nurkic, nope, nope, nope. Probably end up taking that because ultimately that was a trade that I just traded away. Yeah, no. Probably not. No. Tempting. Yes! Probably. If we get 2 young-ass players who are solid with good potential. Alright, we're gonna actually do the trade for Trae Young. Which might sound weird, but we also get Aaron Gordon, who's definitely a good player. Alright. Good news is really won that. They want Aaron Gordon, Mason Plumlee. Nobody knows who that is. But our coach has definitely been doing a good job at keeping the team without beating each other up or just Jimmy Butlering, which pretty much just means that the team gets pissed off the rookies. Trae Young for Kuzma. Nah. It's a good trade. But it just, no! Alright, that's the thing that I hate, is that Trae Young is so young. Of course, that's his last name, is Young. But he has so much potential. That's my issue with trading him. Oh, fuck, man. We don't want to trade him away. I'm pretty sure if you decline trades on the day of a game, most of the time you'll actually have you have an increased chance of winning that game, except for when you lose by 50 fucking points. Or like 40 freaking. Alright, so now here's the rule. If we actually no, can't do playoff trades, so I was gonna say. So Giannis winning MVP for Denver. Zion Williamson Rookie of the Year. Don't even know what team he plays for. Enes Kanter 6th man. He was a fucking 6th man. Taco winning Defensive Player of the Year. DeAndre Ayton Most Improved Coach of the Year. Mike Malone. Did any of the Jazz players make an All-NBA team? We got Ben Simmons, baby. No defensive. We don't even have any rookies, so we're gonna see. We made the 3rd seed somehow, so give me to simulate the 1st round. Alright, we're up. We're tied in the series. We're down in the series. This is commonly the worst time, alright? The 3rd seed or the 6th seed 90% of the time wound up eliminating the 6th seed. So that's already bad, but we did make a good seed. We did make it to the playoffs. So the 7th seed beat the... Alright, well this is a surprising thing. We are just going to look through the... Minnesota beat Denver, so the 8th beating the 1st. 5th beating the 4th. 6th beating the 3rd. 7th being the 2nd, so there was a lot of upsets. Actually, none of these games the top seed won. But in the East, Indiana beat Brooklyn. A little bit of an upset. And then Charlotte beat Philly. Then LA beat Minnesota. And Portland beat LA. Not much in the way of upsetting. 5th seed beat the 1st seed. And 3rd beat the 7th. So I'm predicting that the East will actually be dominant for once. Alright. Ooh, that's a clutch one. Alright, Hawks versus Portland. This one is actually going to be hard to tell, but it's a lopsided series. Trailblazers and... Ooh, maybe? The Hawks come back from a 3-0 lead. Anthony Davis racking up Finals MVP. So now we are going to go on to the next season. Alright. Player retirements. We got Tyson Chandler on our team. Literally, the rest of them are free agents. Staff retirements. We got the Spurs head coach Greg Popovich and Dwayne Casey, who was for the Pistons. League meetings. So we are going to see that. 13 players in each conference we named to the All-Star team. Doesn't matter. Our opposing teams under the... Alright. There's not much in the way of that. Draft lottery. Let's see who wins. The highest odds are the Magic, Pelicans. If the Magic offered us their 1st overall pick, or the 1st round pick. Alright, if the Pistons offered it to us, I would have been very happy if it was unprotected. We're going to go to the NBA draft, even though I don't even know if we have a pick. Alright. Let's just skip the free agency. Alright. So talk fall, we're gonna offer a $166 million contract to the max contract. Offer the contract. We're gonna also offer Anthony Davis a max. We're literally just gonna offer the top 2 that we have. Hassan Whiteside, Capel, Chandler Parsons, whatever. Drummond, we're gonna offer a contract to. Montrez be looking solid. We're gonna do that. Paul Millsap, we look like we got a good contract offer for him. Marc Gasol, I'm gonna offer him 35 million, 37 million, whatever. Then we're just gonna advance. Alright, Charles Bassey. On the first day of free agency. Alright, we're gonna see. Surge, alright. Alright, let's just go into player progression. Doesn't look like we actually got any of our ideal players. Which kind of sucks if you look at our team, alright? We still have Ben Simmons, Trae Young, Colin Sexton, and stuff. Player progression. Of course, we just saw it. We got Montrezl Harrell now. Colin Sexton's up. Aaron Gordon. Now we're gonna go to training camps. We're gonna send players away to training camps, of course. But we are literally going to offer Taco Fall a contract until we accept it. We just lost the biggest trade asset, okay? I'll generate rookies. Alright, so we're gonna go to untapped potential. We're gonna send Trae Young and fuck. I was gonna go and give it to, I don't know. That's kind of pissy. Man, alright. Well, we're gonna go to front office, trade finder. Let's see which team Taco went to. Siakam. Taco Fall. Alright, so let's just see who we can get Siakam for. But he went to the Rockets. Alright, let's just check the free agents. I give up! I can't rebuild! I did a Lakers 3P. But, you know. But commonly what I'm going to do is I'm just going to offer trades with multiple players and picks. But usually I'll be like, yo, okay. That's why I would never agree to be a general manager for an NBA team, right? You know, perform 5 card evolutions, whatever. Weekly, monthly though, you literally just get a standard league pack, which is the most bullshit. All right. I'm pissed that you don't get like a Galaxy Opal ball. Alright, so I'm kind of done with that because it's annoying, bro. Oh. Triple threat. We got Rolando Blackman. Cat and my buddy. I cannot tell. Got Kevin Love's dad. Or uncle. You never know, okay? Just because somebody is black and somebody is white doesn't mean that they aren't related. Alright, distant cousins. Or cousins. How Pistons went from... Alright, hold up. First of all, I'm just gonna, like, you know, watch some Baldiculous. I'm sorry, but I'm that guy who gives random ass shoutouts to bigger YouTubers just because they're cool. I fully love their content. Alright.
There should be a formulaic interaction with the media. Take sudden, unpredictable.
It'd be sad if this guy was like 5'3" and his last name was Short. I mean, it'd be sad if this kid was was below 6 foot because he'd be one of the shortest players in the NBA.
Moments during his Hall of Fame career when Allen Iverson made history, both on the court and off. Back in May 2002 was one such off-court moment when he went on a 15-minute rant and said the word practice 22 times in a press conference. At the time, the 01-02 season had been a disappointment for the 76ers. Just 1 year after Iverson took Philadelphia within 3 wins of a championship, the 76ers were knocked out of the playoffs in the first round by the Celtics. The relationship between Iverson and Philadelphia's head coach Larry Brown had been volatile throughout the season, and 4 days after their playoff exit, the situation between the two again came to a head when Iverson was late to a meeting. Iverson and Brown had a shouting match outside of the team facility that only abated when Brown told Iverson that he wasn't going to trade him, that the two would remain together for at least another year. Iverson agreed to a news conference that evening to confirm the story to the media, but when he returned a few hours later, Iverson appeared to be drunk. And instead of announcing that everything was alright, that he and Brown were making another title run, Iverson added to his already well-established legendary status after a reporter asked him about Brown's frequent criticism regarding Iverson having missed a lot of practices throughout the past season. At the time, Iverson was still reeling from the death of his best friend, Hassan Langford, who had been shot and killed 7 months earlier. Throughout the 01-02 season, Langford's death had haunted Iverson, and just days before this press conference, the murder trial had begun. Iverson was still highly emotional over the loss of his friends.
Alright, let's just check dribbling. I just want to know how to step back. Put back. I want to know how to step back though. Alright, step back. R2 to move, then down right quickly, then release. Alright. Alright, let's go like this. Boom. Ooh. James Harden, and then I'm just gonna... Alright, well that was crappy. Get the shit out of here. Oh!
The rant became legendary and became almost as iconic as Iverson's highlights, but Iverson wasn't solely responsible for the incident. In August 2013, Hall of Famer Gary Payton admitted that he was indirectly responsible for the epic rant.
And he asked me, he said, how do you keep your body?
Wrong button. I was trying to like step back. I was trying to ankle break step back, right? That is my dream to pull off. Is snap like fucking the unsnappable. And then just put in a 3, then step over. If only in celebrations menu, like however you do a celebration, if there was a player on the ground, you just step over him and then stare.
The NBA decided to stop televising the draft lottery live. There has been criticism and accusations leveled at the league over the legitimacy of the lottery. With pretty much every draft lottery, there are conspiracy theories. The 1 year that generated an unusual amount of speculation was in 2012. That year, New Orleans emerged as the winner of the lottery, giving the team that the NBA just happened to own at the time the chance to draft Anthony Davis, despite New Orleans having had fewer chances of winning the #1 overall pick than Charlotte, Washington, and Cleveland. Shortly after Game 1 of the 2012 NBA Finals, in June that year, radio talk show host Jim Rome interviewed the then Commissioner David Stern. Given the controversy surrounding the draft lottery, it was understandable that Rome was asked about the conspiracy theories. While Stern probably expected the question, he took offense to Rome's wording of the inquiry.
New Orleans won the draft lottery, which of course produced the usual round of speculation that maybe the lottery was fixed. I know that you appreciate a good conspiracy theory as much as the next guy. Was the fix in for the lottery?
You know, I have 2 answers for that. I'll give you the easy one. No. Shame on you for asking.
You know, I understand why you would say that to me, and I wanted to preface it by saying it respectfully. I think it's my job to ask because I think people wonder.
Oh, get that shit out of here, bro.
It's ridiculous, but I don't think the question is ridiculous because I know people.
Oh my god, bro. It wouldn't let me step back and shoot. I was trying to step back and shoot, bro.
Stern was joking, of course. Still, Stern's response was controversial.
Ooh, fuck.
For those who were
Man.
Stern's question missed was his history as a lawyer. Stern graduated from Columbia Law School in 1966, and his affiliation with the NBA began when he represented the league in its case against Oscar Robertson, and when he helped out with the NBA-ABA merger. Stern's remark is a literal textbook example of a loaded question, as Rome's question itself couldn't be answered without Stern incriminating himself. Stern would have had to admit that the league had rigged lotteries in the past, whether or not they had done so in this case. To make matters worse for Rome, Stern concluded the interview with another great sarcastic one-liner.
That's not a question that I've been asked before by a respectable journalist. Listen, I gotta go call somebody important, like Stephen A. Smith then. He's up next.
For the sake of clarification, there's no record of Rome ever beating his wife. Furthermore, when it comes to Jim Rome and physical assaults, he's typically the one getting beaten.
Oh, I was really hoping I would dunk on him. I wish in this game there was and ones, but it would be like and one possession instead of and one free throws. Like, an example, if I dunk on somebody and they foul me, or if even I just hit a layup and they foul me, then we get the possession.
By mid-May 2016,
So, you know.
the Rockets were out of the playoffs. Dwight Howard was looking for time to go, so he accepted some fill-in work with Inside the NBA on TNT. At the time, panel regulars Shaq and Ernie Johnson were at the Sports Emmy Awards, so Howard said he's Shaq's usual seat. I would probably expect some of the typical lighthearted pregame banter that normally happens on the show.
If y'all need his 19 points in the game this year, I'm gonna kiss his ass.
Instead, Charles Barkley decided to ask Howard why he was so hated around the league, which led to one of the most awkward moments in the show's history.
I would say people see me and we've seen the success I've had.
Ah, man, though. I really want... I'm honestly calling it the Raptors are going to get a good seed this year in the playoffs. Alright, I'm sorry to say. But they have the perfect team. I just randomly threw that out there. But, you know, the Raptors... When you look at it, they have a good record. Currently, I think they're like, you know, 4th in the East. But at the same time, they are in a loaded conference, which is finally... Actually, no, they haven't even become dominant. Like, when you think about dominant teams, you always like the West for some reason, right? You look at the 1990s, like mid to late 90s, even some early 90s, you fucking see the Bulls not losing a game. You see them losing 10 games in a season. You only see the Bulls. You look nowadays, and it's like the Lakers are looking like they're about to win 5 frickin' championships before LeBron retires in 5 years, you know. They're looking like a championship team.
Ball seemed uncomfortable, and many viewers thought the same. Fortunately, even though he wasn't there, Shaq saw reached the cringy situation from afar when he tweeted at Howard after the segment.
Thank you, come again.
Confrontations between NBA players and coaches happen all the time. After the fact, media reports of the situation typically get leaked and discussed.
Oh! He swiped it straight into the black man's hands. That wasn't actually a racial joke. Ooh, step back deep 3. Alright. Step back deep 3, damn. If only you could just do Harden's signature move and all you see is just like him double step back from half court. Nah, it would be funny if you could double step back as many times as you wanted and you could get backcourt violations without being called on it. Only if you did a step back with Harden. It's like then you just go from, you know, about your team's paint. Like, you know, you're trying to shoot it with Harden, right? You go from that paint and you just go all the way, bro, to your team, like the opposite paint, alright? Then you shoot a full court shot and it always goes in. And it randomly calls a foul with you getting 30 free throws. I'm sorry to say, but that's the definition of Harden. I know a lot of people are going to be roasting him because, you know, I mean, not only is he, I guess he's a great player, but not only does he have these stupid-ass moves where he somehow managed to score 30 free throws in a game, but he's the biggest ball hog in NBA history. People were complaining about Carmelo being a ball hog. But when you look at it, James Harden, and when you think about it, ball hog for me is somebody who really pays for the fact that they give up way too many turnovers. And their team either A, doesn't make the playoffs as a whole, or B, ends up going out early because of the fact that their star player is a ball hog. And yes, this ball hog may be, really good. But when I look at a ball hog, I look at a guy who overall, yes, he's a solid player. Yes, he could be an MVP or a candidate at least. But no, he is not going to be at all a good playmaker. On his records, he's going to have little to no assists. He's going to have very low assists per game. Alright? Now, an example of a ball hog who defies this rule, which what I mean by defy, is they ball hog, as in they score probably the most points on the team, and still they pass it enough. And when I say that, no, I'm not talking about like LeBron dropping 20. Like, when I talk about a player who scores a lot, yet is a ball hog, I'm talking about somebody, or who gets a few assists but is a ball hog. I mean somebody who isn't the prime, or who is or isn't the primary scoring option on their team, right? But they still hardly, like, if it's a ball hog who does get assists, it's gonna be somebody who does it for the stat line, but right when they find out they gotten their ideal assists per game, they just rebound it, they take up the court. Maybe, just maybe, they'll pass the ball just so they can get up the court faster, because most people have faster speed without the ball. So, what I'm trying to get at is Russell Westbrook. Mr. Triple-Double this season has been getting no triple-doubles. The reason why, he's a fucking ball hog, and the other player on his team is also one of the leading scorers in the NBA right now. So, the reasoning why he's such a ball hog is because he wants to be better. And yes, the player that I'm talking about is James Harden. They're both massive ball hogs. You look at their numbers, and they get little to no assists. When Westbrook played in the Thunder, though, he was getting tons of assists. He was averaging a triple-double multiple seasons in a row. And the reason why he stopped is because he finally had a player on his team who wanted the ball too. Alright? When he played for the Thunder, he was the primary scoring option, and he was a superstar. He was the best player on the team, by far being the only player to have won an MVP on that team so far since KD, but the only player who was playing on that team who won an MVP. And he was overall a great player. He had, a solid secondary scoring option. He had the rebounds, like, Steven Adams was giving him rebounds, but he was still able to win games. The reasoning why? Because even though he was a ball hog, it's great to have, very good players, but it's not bad to have one ball hog. Alright? For him, he had PG as a huge player to pass the ball to. So because he was trying to get assists, and, PG was accepting that second star role, that's why he did so well in the Thunder. Was because everybody else was accepting a second, third, they're accepting the role that they played at. Paul George was accepting of that second role because he knew that Westbrook still dished 10 assists per night. And there's a full-on rant on Westbrook and Harden, okay? But, Westbrook, Paul George, Steven Adams took their roles as what they were. Alright, Steven Adams was taking the role of the big man who could get the offensive rebound when, their star player missed, aka Westbrook. And he's taking that role. And then Paul George is taking the role as a secondary scoring option. And when you think about that, that's huge. But then, now Chris Paul's on the team, and Chris Paul is accepting of the fact that he's the star player, he's the primary scoring option. But I see him taking less of a starting role as he was. Like, I see him taking a, good role on the Thunder. He definitely deserves a starting, like, he definitely deserves to be the first scoring option. But, it's just like, there's a lot to deal with this. Like, but overall, what I'm trying to get at is Harden and Westbrook were both amazing players when they played without each other. When Harden played on the Thunder, he didn't leave because of Westbrook. Everybody's thinking he wanted to be the ball hog. By the way, he was a sixth man, alright? He wanted a big contract and a starting role. But their shooting guard at the time was, I don't even know who it was. There was no one relevant. But they didn't offer him that role as a max contract or his ideal contract. So what he did, he left the team. He was like, you're not going to give me the contract needed for me to produce skill. I'm not going to give you the player that you need to produce a star team. So he, of course, left the team and decided to sign with the Rockets. Why the fuck is my thing happening? Like, why is it keeping me at such a low meter?
In March 2018, former All-Star Steve Francis wrote an article for the Players Tribune that detailed a number of unusual experiences with various players throughout his NBA.
But pretty much, Harden and Westbrook have been, now that Alright, I'm fuck!